Hey guys, I noticed a lot of you are having trouble with some of your Unit 5 assignments, especially with 5.03. So I was going to make this video to kind of share how to do those and explain some of those to you. But I just wanted you to notice first in the Unit 5 module that you have a formula sheet now. You'll be able to use this on your test, which is due Friday. Ms. Marsh should have a copy of this to give to you, but you're also welcome to print this out and bring in your own copy. And it simply looks like this. It's just got different things that you might need to use: GDP, labor force, unemployment, and some CPI stuff. Okay, let's look at the task 1, which was CPI. And on this chart, I'm just going to fill in the total cost of the baskets real quick. And some of you got this and some of you didn't. And the ones who got this, the ones who didn't get this was because you were not calculating CPI. Okay, you simply put in the cost of the basket as your answer. So you had 44, 54, and 69. That's not CPI. That's just the cost of the baskets. CPI, remember, that is the price of the basket over the price of the basket in the base year times 100. So the base year is 2010, 44. So for 2010, the price of the basket would be 44 over the price of the basket in the base year would be 44. 44 divided by 44 is 1 times 100 would be 100. Okay, now for 2011, you would do the cost of the basket, which is 54, over the cost of the basket in the base year, which is 44. Okay, you do 54 divided by 44. It's going to be about 1.23 multiplied by 100. It's going to be about 123%. So that would be for 2011. And then 2012 is going to be 69. I guess I could type stuff like this for you. 69 divided by 44. And then you're going to multiply all of that times 100. So 69 divided by 44 is going to be about 1.57 times 100, 157%. Okay, now it says, what is the percentage increases in prices from 2011 to 2012? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and fill in your answers here. Okay, how you would do this. CPI increase, rise of inflation. You would do new minus old divided by old times 100. Okay, so the new would be the most current year. So in this case, 2012 is the most current year. So we would look at our CPIs. That's what we're looking at. So we would have 157 minus 123. That's going to all be, I guess I should put parentheses. Your math teachers might get on to me if I don't. Divided by 123. And then it's going to be times 100. And your answer to that is going to be 27.64%. So for calculating CPI, you do the price of the basket in the current year divided by the price of the basket in the base year times 100. When you're looking at any percentage increase with CPI, you would do, like it says here, new minus old divided by the old times it by 100. Okay, and then let's look at this one. Well, I thought we had it up. Let me give it a minute. This is a really hard module, actually. It's, to me, one of the most difficult because of all the math you have to do. You're actually having to apply stuff this time instead of just kind of like memorize things. Let's see if we can download it now and it'll work. There we go. Okay. So a lot of you really struggled with this, and so what I did is I gave you the correct answers, but I gave you all 100% just for attempting it because this was very difficult, and I do feel like there are some things that the lesson did not explain as well as they should have. So let's go through these together. The increase in inflation from 2011 to 2012 is, okay, well, the 2011 CPI is 125, 2012 is 155. So when you're doing an increase, you do the new minus old divided by old times 100, okay? And so I'm going to do this on my calculator on my phone because I'm not a math major. I was a social studies major. So 155 minus 125 equals 30. So now we're going to divide 30 by 125 and then multiply it by 100. 30 divided by 125 is going to be 0.24 times 100. And it's going to be 24%. And some of you got that one right. And many people struggle with that one. Okay, let's look at number 2. If nominal GDP in 2011 is $4,000, what is the real GDP? Okay, to calculate this, and I don't know why, I feel like your lesson didn't do a good job of explaining this. So that's kind of why I made a formula sheet for you to use on your test. Real GDP is nominal GDP divided by CPI times 100. So the nominal GDP, we're doing number 11, is 4,000. We will divide it by CPI for 2011, which is 125, and then we're going to times it by 100. Okay, so 4,000 divided by 125 is going to be 32 times 100 is going to be $3,200. Okay, same thing here. Now your GDP is what, 4,800? Oops. You're going to divide it by the CPI from 2012, which is 155. And then you're going to multiply times 100. 4,800 divided by 155 equals about 30.96 times 100. It's going to be $3,096. Sorry, I'm not typing well. Okay, in real terms, did the economy grow or contract? It contracted because it went down. 3,200 was 2011. Real GDP, 3096 is 2012. So that's contract. Okay, if the population in 2011 was 50 people, what is the real GDP per capita? To find that out, per capita GDP, you would do the GDP, which would be the real GDP, divided by the population. So this one is pretty simple. So the real GDP, we go back to number 2 we saw is 3,200 divided by 50. That's going to be $64. Okay, 2012 real GDP was 3096 divided by 60 equals, it'll be about 51.6. Okay, what is the real GDP growth rate between 2011 and 2012 where your real GDPs are 3,200 and 3096? We're looking for a rate. We're looking for basically a change, which isn't necessarily an increase, but it is a change. So you're going to use this formula right here. New minus old divided by old times 100. Okay, so real GDP, the new one was 3096 minus 3,200 divided by 3,200 times 100. So 3096 minus 3,200 is negative 104 divided by 3,200. Whoops, sorry. 200. It's going to be times 100. It's going to be negative 0.0325 times 100. That's going to give you negative 3.25%. Now, real GDP per capita growth rate, same formula, just using the real GDP numbers now. So the new one was 51.6 minus 64 divided by 64 times 100. So 51.6 minus 64 is negative 12.4 divided by 64 times 100. Going to be negative 0.193. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing this. I told you wrong. I'm sorry. There was a lapse in this video. It's because the answer key has this wrong. This should be negative 19%. Sorry, the answer key has it wrong. It has it minusing by 60, but it's not 60, it's 64. So that is my mistake. So just know that the answer number 8 is negative 19.375. I'll go and try and correct that in your where I grade everything. Okay, I hope this makes a little more sense. I really do. I think that the formula sheet will help you out tremendously, to be honest. It's really good. And then I think if you want to go back and practice some of these problems from your assignments, some of the information for this is in the Learn section in the inflation. I think it's pages 7 through 9. Yeah, page 5 kind of starts talking about market basket stuff, calculating CPI, rate of change formula, all that stuff. So I hope this helps kind of clear up some stuff. If you have any questions, email me. I can always come and talk to you face to face about this and try to explain it in person.